story for you today. We've all heard Kevin Hart has been in the news the last 24 hours because a couple days ago he posted this message on Instagram apologizing to his wife, who is 8 months pregnant, for having bad behavior. Okay. Now, before this, there's been rumors going around saying that Kevin cheated on his wife, but he came out and strongly denied those allegations. Okay. Strongly denied it. Now you get this "I'm sorry" video. Okay. Well, let me give you a little backstory before we get into this again. Do you guys remember Torrei Hart? That's Kevin's ex-wife. She was on a reality show called Atlanta Exes. I mean, there was her, and there was Tamika Foster, who was married to Usher, and there was another girl who was married to Neo. It was a number of people on the cast, but those are the ones that I remember. And I really remember Torrei because she told her story. And I felt really bad at the time. She talked about how they met in college, that she helped him get, write the jokes, become a comedian. It was teamwork, and, they were a strong couple and they had children. Then she says, as he got more famous, he started distancing himself until she found out he was having affairs, and the marriage just fell apart. And I remember watching that show, and Torrei in particular, I felt really bad for. She said she had to start all over, rebuild a life for herself that didn't include Kevin. And she felt really upset at the time because she had put in the work to help him get to where he was. And then when he made it big, out you go. Okay. So I always had a soft spot on my heart for Torrei Hart. Okay, now fast forward to Kevin's new rumor or scandal. That's what I'm going to call it, a scandal. Because rumors are saying that there's a tape out there with him having inappropriate behavior with more than one person. Okay, now I think they're trying to allude to menage a trois, and that were drugs involved. Okay, now we don't know if this tape exists or not, but let's just go according to Kevin's behavior. He was all mopey in the video and, apologizing profusely. So, and then he said he was a victim of extortion. So whoever had this tape is extorting him for money. And then rumors have it that the FBI is involved. Okay, so only time will tell if these stories are true. But, he definitely cheated on his wife. Okay, now, Torrei came out yesterday and spoke her piece. And I'm really glad she did. She reminded us all what really happened. Because when I first heard about Kevin cheating on his 8 months pregnant wife, well, what a douche. You don't think too kindly of that, of a guy who is cheating, but cheating on his pregnant wife. How low can you go, Kevin? Well, according to Torrei, you can go really low. Okay, so according to Torrei, she says that she tried to get along after the divorce with Enikio and Kevin. But Enikio posted this insensitive post to Instagram, basically saying that they've been together for 8 years. Okay. They've only been, which indicated that she was one of the mistresses. Okay. Because Torrei said they were supposed to be together 6 years. If it's 8 years, then okay, you're one of the mistresses. Now, for me and me only, you guys can let me know your thoughts. This puts a different spin on things. Because now you were the woman responsible, or one of the women responsible, I don't know how many affairs he had, for the end of that marriage. You willingly broke up that marriage. So now I'm questioning myself, like, should I give Enikio side piece sympathy? Because side pieces shouldn't get sympathy. Not in my book. Not when you broke up the marriage. Now I call this a case of karma. Like, what comes around goes around. And I'm not trying to be mean, but I like Torrei. And I'm just saying, Torrei struggled for a long time to get back on her feet after this divorce. And this woman who was very selfish at the time slept with her husband. Now, I hate that you're 8 months pregnant, but in my opinion, you can't get side piece love. No matter what, how bad the circumstances are. Side pieces don't get love. Then Torrei goes on to say, not only was this woman messing with her husband, he would go on stage and make jokes about what was going on in his life. And in one of the jokes, he said, did I have affairs? Yes. Am I sorry? No. How disrespectful can you get? I mean, and then people had the nerve to come out and say, should she be talking about this? Yes, it's her story, and she could say whatever she wants. That's her story. Now, if she was lying, it would be a different case, but she's not lying. She's telling the truth. And so she said if she wanted to go on and tell her story and plug her product at the same time, she's got this hair product, she can. And I agree with her. Like, you should not shut up for any reason, especially when it's your truth. Why should you? To protect Enikio or Kevin for what? Look how they did you. I'm not a really an eye for an eye type of person. At least I don't think I am, right? I'm not sure. But I just don't think that Kevin's wife should get any sympathy. I mean, if he'll do it with you, he'll do it to you. You guys all heard that saying, but it matters worse, at least worse in my opinion. Kevin just posted this picture 2 hours ago and put it on Instagram, him jogging and having a nice little run as if the scandal isn't going on right now. Does he expect us just to look at him the same? Shouldn't he be undercover somewhere, or at least down for a couple months, or at least staying out of the public eye, not posting pictures as if his life goes back to normal? I mean, I would want to lay low for a while. Does that mean that you're kind of like used to doing this type of thing, Kevin, and so you just back to the way normal and just dismiss the whole thing? Like, now I don't have to pay the extortion money, back to normal? Or do you really feel sorry for what you did to your wife and to Torrei? Well, it's not looking so good now, is it? And I'm going to keep a close eye on it, because if there's a tape out there, I want to see it. If there's more things going on about this story, if you're getting extorted, I just want to know the whole story, because you guys know I'm kind of nosy and proud of it. So I'll keep you up to date. As soon as I learn something new, I'm going to tell you guys. Let me know in the comment section if you think Enikio should get side piece sympathy. Until next time, talk to you then. Bye.